I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I believe all of you are doing great. My name is Mesila. Today, I want to discuss with you guys about an interesting topic, which I believe all of you are already familiar. Yes, it is about learning English. In this discussion, I'm not alone. Here with me, we have special guest, Mr. Is. He was my English tutor when I was in high school. Please welcome Mr. Is.
Hey. Hello guys.
Hello, Mr. Is.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. In this opportunity, I want to talk about learning English.
Yes.
Okay, why do you think English is such an important?
I think yes, of course it's really important to learn English because English is international language. More than 50 countries in the world speaking English, including not only in America but also in Asia. And also there are so many benefits you can get by learning English, or you can speak English. First, you can get more job opportunity, not only in Indonesia. Maybe you can get job opportunity in overseas. And then the second thing, the important to speak English is to compete in the global international level. Like with this globalization, many students or worker from America or Australia, they come to Indonesia and then they work in Indonesia, right? So they speak English, right? So by doing that, we also need to able to speak English to be able to compete with worker from outside Indonesia. And also the second thing is for the broaden our intellectual challenge in terms of education. And also, for instance, I mean in intellectual in education, which means that if you can speak English, you have more opportunity, maybe not only in business, in job, but you can also study abroad in America, in Europa. So many benefits in English.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
What step do you take to ensure your students understand the lesson?
Well, in learning English, especially my students in my mentor program, there are 3 steps to ensure my students understand the lessons. The first, I always make inquiry based learning. What I mean is before they join the course, English course, I always pre-test them, like to determine how well they understand English, like the level of the English proficiency. And then from there, I can determine this kid can join A class, B class, or C class. And then from there, I can what I mean that I can formula the program, the lesson based on their understanding. And then if they don't understand the lesson, if they find difficulties in the classroom or in certain topics of subject, they can ask me every time, like the consultation, or I always open a mentor program, one-on-one in each student. If they don't understand, please always ask me at any time. Like if you're afraid to us, maybe you can discuss with your friends. So we have like small WhatsApp group which students, so they if they have difficulties, they can ask their friends, or they can ask me every time about the subject, or maybe they want to share something. And the third, the final thing, to ensure them understand the lesson, is to have the final test and evaluation. So, for example, in the first week, they learn about grammar or present tense, and then the whole week they learn about present tense, and then in between I always put quiz, like some questions to know how well they understand the lesson. And then from there I can see the score. Oh, they don't understand the lesson yet, or this student have understood the lesson. And then from the score, we can determine the level of their proficiency. If they keep have lower score, we can repeat again by doing mentoring one by one, as I wrote before. And then the last final is always make evaluation. No evaluation, it's not only for me, but also with the students together. We have a small group discussion about what the difficulties, what they don't like about the student, about the lessons, and how the process of how interesting the lesson process in the class. That's why. So I ask the input, the comment from them, and also I give input for them, and also for the parents.
Okay, the last question. What are your difficulties in teaching English? And then, how to deal with it?
You mean the difficulties in teaching English?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's indeed very difficult because we are dealing with people, with human beings. But I believe every student, every kid is unique. They have their own characteristic, right? And also level of the level of each student in absorbing information or lesson. It's different. But I always try to put myself in their shoes, like what the problem, and then why they find it difficulties. Because in the class, sometimes I find certain kid is very smart. They can get the lesson. They can understand the lesson very easily. Even I just teach them one time, but they can get the information, the lesson easily. But another student, they're very difficult to understand. Even if we repeat to explain to them many times, they still didn't quite understand the lessons, right? Well, I think this is the problematica as the teacher. But what else we can do? We just need to understand them, try to embrace them by always open discussion with them, like what I say before, like create a personal approach with students, like asking where is the difficulties, and what's the problem, why they don't get the the lessons well. And the second things, I try to encourage them and also give constructive work with them. Like whatever difficulties, just keep trying. Don't give up because because there's no stupid people in this world, but there's only a lazy one. So if you keep practicing with them, keep practicing what you're doing, you can achieve whatever you want in this world. So I always put motivation to them or constructive comment just to encourage them. Not encourage the students, but also encourage myself to always give the best possible knowledge to the students, and also give the positivity for them so they can learn English in fun, easy way. And in fun, easy way, like in the class, I always try to not so what to say the teaching method is not like in military. I always try to make fun with them, like doing some games, and also like watching TV, like watching TVs but without subtitle, and then also listening music, or go to the museum and learn something. So just small activity, so can be a good lesson. And then last and not least, how I deal with them is always be grateful for whatever situation I have. Always put gratitude, whatever the situation that we face. That's the part of our job as a teacher.
Okay guys, that is the end of our discussion today. I hope by watching this video you learn something. Keep learning and success for all of us. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bring it down, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know